Hey guys, Flying Dutchie here, and welcome back to part 2 in our Fascist Netherlands run, where we will join Germany. So let's unpause the game. We are working on our focuses. We are going to cave to the Germans. We did the Gateway to Europe clicks, and this way a German Reich has more influence, and that makes us go the fascist way in the next focus part over here. And we also get free trade. And that will help with construction speed, research speed, factory output, dockyard output. We will put some more resources to the market, and people have more civilian intelligence and other things to us, so they can see more what we are doing, but that's okay. Now, the next one will be Volk and Vaderland, which means people and motherland or fatherland. Some people call them their country their motherland, I guess, like Mother Russia. You say fatherland. Now we have almost 150 political power again. The thing is, we need this power to get fascists very quickly. So I don't know if I should spend it right now. Oh, we have time left, I think. Let's spend another 150 on something. Now we can click another political advisor. The war industrialist. Now we are not building any military factories right now or dockyards, so I will wait with this one. This one we will not pick. We still need to get the fascist demagogue, so we get more fascism support very quickly. But we can only click this when we did Volk and Vaderland. How long is it taking? 70 days. This is 19 days, so 79 times 1.2. I think I need to keep my points now, so we can do the things we need to do when we were trying to become fascist. Are our ships done with training? Yes, they are level 3 regulars. That's really nice. Some of my submarines are still training, well, one of them. We have a lot of level 1 submarines that are not that great, I guess. Ooh, no. I will give these ones also the torpedo 2 and submarines, I think, and we will upgrade those. We could do that right now, actually. Yeah, let's get the these ones out. And these ones as well, I guess. We only have 5 level 2 ones. These are all level 1s. We have the 09 class, which is this. The 1 torpedo and level 2 engine. And we have this one, which is 1-1. So these are not that great. I think we are going to change the templates of these submarines. And on the other hand, I just want to poop out more of the level 2s at the same time, so I don't know, maybe we should just leave it be. Get some more points in the meantime. Now you can also modify your officer corps, which is this button. These buttons here, the theorist, the high command guys, are the same as these ones. These 3. Here are your doctrines you can click, which give you bonuses to your army, for example. Naval doctrines for your naval points. You can do trade interdiction. I think we will go with this one. So we can make our submarines better. And for your airs as well, you also have air doctrines. Now, you can also click these things and upgrade your naval academies. Sound is really loud. I'm gonna lower it a little bit. Let's see, we have a chance to get attack, defense. Meh, I'm not gonna pick anything of this. Let's just wait for the cave to the Germans, folks. There we go. Netherlands cave to the Germans. We are not neutral anymore. Now we need to do Volk and Vaderland, so we gain weekly war support, which is really good for our command power, for example. And we get Mijnoudros van Tonningen, which also gives fascism support. So yes, please. We want that one. We have some decisions available. I don't think... Ban fascism. No, we're not going to do anything of this. Oh. Go away. You don't need to train anymore. Only the one ship needs to train here. Let's just keep building more level 2 ones first. The K14 or 16, I don't know. I don't know the way how the counts are in... Well, you call it? I don't even know. Is that old Roman or something? I have no idea. Let's just keep going. There's nothing we can do. Need to wait for the focus to complete, and then we can click this one. Then we get daily fascism. Then our NSB party, which is actually pretty funny because the NSB is also the short of this new DLC. No step back, NSB. But it's also a swear thing you can do in the Netherlands these days. And it's the party of the fascism. So, yeah. Things happened. Right? Yeah, DAF is also Dutch. Maybe you know the DAF trucks. Authorization research speed. We don't need that. This would be nice, but then we need to expand the artillery in Richtingen. Richie, how can you pronounce that last word so quickly? Because I'm Dutch. We put everything together, so yeah, then you get the big words, right? Now there is Volk en Vaderland, so we are now getting war support and fascism support. Now we also need this guy. We get 0.3. We get some free military factories apparently. Now we need to be fascist, and then we can continue the tree over here. So, in the meantime, we will try to get rid of the shell-shocked spectator of the Great War. So yeah, we are going this way. We have free military factories. How are we doing on our stuffs here? So we do have some guns. We do have support equipment. Let's get an extra artillery. Artillery is very important. I'm gonna put a lot of these things in. I'm not making any anti-tank yet, right? No, because I can't. So I think one of the factories will go to anti-tank soon. Okay, now we need 8 steel. That is reason enough to get another one from Germany. There we go. We're producing the things quicker. There's the anti-tank, and the dispersed, and the mechanical computing. Now I really want the anti-tank, because... yeah. Let's just start working on it. And that was all the research. So it's 1936. In 40 days it's 1937. So what you can do is just wait until the 20th of December and then click these tags here. Because these ones are the most important ones. What do we want to do otherwise? I cannot build any planes yet. We don't have the industry. I cannot build any ships. I want this one before we go to war. Tanks are not a thing yet. We need the engineer company. Well, and we need the trucks, by the way. This is not easy. I think I'm just gonna wait until the end of December, because you have 30 days, and then we pick the industry tax. And then we can look what we are gonna do. Yeah, this is going very slowly. Factory build, because we have this stupid crisisjaren thing. We can't get rid of it for a while. Now, what we can do now, because we have fascism on the rise, is we can open up political disclosure. And here you can click extra things to get fascism quicker. And at some point we need to hold a referendum when we have 50% support for the NSB party. And then we become fascist. Now, in the meantime, you can also click these things here. So, for example, a civil war. We're not going to do civil war. We can expand civil support. This way, we lose some stability, which I don't really like to do. We can discredit the government. Then we lose 1% stability. And we get minus 10% democracy. I will click this one when we can. And I think that's the only thing I click. Because I don't want to lose minus 3% for how long? When you click this one, you get minus 12% stability, right? That's not worth it. It's absolutely not worth it. Why are you blinking? I have no idea. Okay, what are decisions? Yeah, the civil support. I'm not gonna do that one. Let's just turn it off. I will do this one when we can. Now let's wait until this bar is filled, then we pick the industry tax again. What can we do now? Anti-fascist raids. No. And what do we have as well? Prepare for civil war? No. Go away. We already have 17% research speed because of a free trade is giving 10%, which is really nice. So now the bars are full, so I pick all these things now. It only takes 101 days to take this one, 144 and 144. Perfect. That was perfect. You're still training? Only this one. I mean, we have plenty of fuel, so I guess I'm gonna put these ones in and start training these subs as well. Get a little bit more naval experience points. The longer you wait to click these things, the better, because the daily exchange points here will go down over time. When we get 20% fascism support in our country, then the daily change goes to not plus 21, but plus 20, but plus 0.19. So you want to click these things as the latest possible, and then things should go well. And we need more troops against Belgium, because otherwise we are not going to survive. So we really need to get rid of our manpower debuff. There we go. We overturn the military budget cuts. Aha. We get a bit of war support apparently. Now we have we have 3%. We can do this one. It's a completely useless thing to pick, but we need to get here. So there is no 10% world tension, so protect against Britain is not possible. But let's make it possible to get that focus. So we can at least do something when the time is there. Okay, we are now gaining a bit more command power, or is it still horrible? I think it's still horrible. As you can see here, now we have plus 20%, so the daily change goes to 0.11 and not 0.21. So you want to make sure that you get to 50 the latest possible. So if I do discredit the government, can I do this focus over and over? I don't know. Don't know. We should not do that too quickly, I think. Okay, we have 150 political power. We are almost having 20 command power, so we can almost pick our chief of army, but which one do we want to pick? The division, defense or attack one are really good, right? So, they all give 0.09 army experience, so we need to look at the bonus. Speed is not needed. Supply penalties is a bit mess, so we want offense or defense. So we will pick Hendrik when we are fascist. Yeah, that's what we are gonna do. We can also pick a military high command. We have a naval one. Naval strike, so we get air experience. We have army experience, we have cavalry, no. We have Adrianus Rudolphus van den Bent. What a name. He's really good, actually. So I think I'm gonna pick this infantry expert when we have 20 command power. So we are almost there. And then I'm gonna pick that one, I think. We cannot change our economy laws. We want to go to war economy because now we use our toasters to build toasters. And we want to use our toasters to build military goods. And we can also not get more people, more manpower, because here we need 10% war support. So we are almost getting there, by the way. When we have 10% war support, we can click this and have more manpower. So we should really keep our points to click this button somewhat quickly. Maybe I should not put my points. I could pick it now. What should I do? Can I... There's not enough world tension for the next focus at the moment. This one. So I think I am going to pick it. The infantry expert, so we get some army experience. Yeah, let's pick it. 24% fascism movement over here. Now we are now gaining experience over time. We can also train our troops. I mean, let's train them at least until they are level 3. We get a little bit more. When you train, you are using some of your equipment that is in the template. Now, at the moment, we are only using guns. So we only use a little bit of guns to train these troops. Now, the Spanish Civil War, we have the anarchists over here, the Republicans and the nationalists. Can you help out as a democracy your... No, I cannot help them out. Now, since we have so much fuel, I'm just gonna train these ships all the time. We are not losing any fuel by training our ships, and this way we gain experience for free. So let's see if I can train these ones as well. Now we are losing a little bit of fuel. France and Britain announced the alliance. Now, this always happens when you play on historical. Britain and France are now together. We cannot do protect against Britain, because we need 10% world tension, and we have 6%. So we cannot continue to get rid of our war on pacifism, the shell shock spectator penalties, so we cannot go here. I can get more dockyards. I can not continue here because we are not fascist yet, so what I'm gonna do now is continue to get rid of the Crisisjaren modifier, and we get an extra civilian factory. Continue the public works. And which technology are we going to take? It's 1937. We don't have the radio yet. Let's get it. Now you see that we are now gaining points, right? We now have 10 points. So what you can do with 10 points, you can go here. You can alter your template. So we have six divisions in the field. And I want to have these divisions better. They need more soft attack. I want them to get air attack as well. Now, these rows are, for example, for anti-air. I can put anti-air in my template if I want to. I can also put motorized anti-air in the template. But I can't do it because I don't have trucks yet, so we need to focus on trucks as well. You can also add support lines over here. Now, I will not add support anti-air and anti-tank, because these ones will go in the field. I'm gonna put an anti-tank and an anti-air, if I can, in the template, together with some artillery. And this way we will get more soft attack, we get a bit of hard attack, which is against other tanks or mechanized units. They will not be in the field yet. More defense is okay, a bit of breakthrough. Piercing is nice, so you can pierce hopefully the armor of the other templates. And if you have armor, then they need to penetrate your template. Now, we don't have any armor because we don't have tanks in this designer. But later on you can maybe add a small tank and get a little bit of armor. So something like this will happen in the future. For now, I will add a support artillery. Now, we have 238 in the storage and we will use 72 artillery. So we will leave 166 in the storage and this way we get 15% more soft attack. We lose a little bit of organization and supply goes up, of course. But we get some really nice bonuses. Especially the soft attack is nice. So we will do this. And now our divisions have a little bit more soft attack. And now we need to wait for more experience and then we can do another adjustment. How are we doing on our fascism? Okay, we have 29%. I wonder what happens when we go to 30%. I guess the daily change will change again. Yeah, now it's 0.07 only. Ugh. And then you get this event. Election, fascist in the government. I can say yes or no. No, we are going to say yes. So now we have 40%. Now I can click the discredit the government, which will reduce 10% democracy. What will happen when this goes to 46? I guess it will be spreading to the CPN and the NSB. Let's just click the button now, I think. Because the growth is just very slow and it will stay very slow. So, discredit the government. Boom. There we go. We have 45% now, so we need 5 more percent. And then we can hold the referendum and then we are fascist. Then we can start working on our military. These are also done. The Chinese United Front forms. Oh, really? Chinese are banding together against Japan. Alright, we get these things. We can't do the 1938 research speed boosts. I want the artillery upgrades. I want the engineering company. Engineers give you entrenchment. And entrenchment is a bonus, a flat bonus to your defense. And it's just really good. Yeah, we have another slot. We should get the trucks researched. Start building trucks for our supplies and for some motorized equipment. Let's focus on that one. Okay, you can only click once, I think, on these. I'm not going to click these two. They give stability penalties, which are not really good. So we just need to wait for 50%, and then we can click the button. Which is fantastic. Now these ones are still going very slowly. Constructions of the factories. There we go, we did continue the public works. Now, we need to wait, so we can't do the next fascist focus. Because we are not fascists. We cannot do protect against Britain because there is no 10% world tension, so we just continue with the things over here. I can get more infrastructure in Holland and Brabant. Start with that one. And we modify our crisisjaren again. We only have minus 30 now, so we are getting minus 20 soon. Now there we go, we have 10 army experience, so let's have a look what we can click. So what I want here is an artillery, field hospitals, engineer, recon, and something else, I guess. It would be nice if I can build motorized. Like, maybe I should just add these ones. If I put anti-tank, we get more heart attack and we lose a bit of organization, unfortunately. Anti-air is actually not bad. It increases the piercing of your template with so much already. You get a bit more defense as well. Organization just goes down with both of these. Defense staying the same. Can give them even more soft attack by adding another artillery in the field. Do I have enough? Almost. Maybe we should get this artillery in. We get 25% more attack bonus. Let's start with this one. We put anti-air in as well. Do we have enough? We do. Let's put the anti-air in. There we go. And I guess the anti-tank as well. At some point. And we are out of manpower again. Oh, that's because we added these things. So, come on guys, become fascist. We almost have 10% war support, then I can click limited conscription, and then we are finally going to get population. I'm gonna start training some infantry. Almost there, guys. We are almost there. Yeah, the Japanese war against China is starting. That always happens. And there we go. We are above 50%. Can I ask for a referendum? Not yet. Now I can. Let's do it. And there we go. Anton Bussard is leading the country. And we are now the National Socialistische Beweging. Almost the same as the German National Sozialistische Deutsche Arbeiderspartei. It's almost the same. But yeah, we are now fascist. So what can we do now? Well, we can go to war economy when we have 50% war support. We can now go... well, we can already go to limited conscription because we have more than enough war support. And we want to click these things as quickly as we can because then we finally are going to get manpower. America is staying neutral. There's the Marco Polo Bridge incident, if you know your history, that started the war, really. Well, there were some battles before, small ones, but this started the big battle against China for the Japanese Empire. There we go, guys. We are now fascists. We are now called the Dutch Reich. Same as the German Reich, I guess. And now we need to get our manpower. Need 150 political power for it. There is now enough world tension that we can continue a lot of things, actually. I think I'm gonna get rid of the this one first. This one is so bad. Just crazy. So we built a tunnel under the Maas River, apparently. And now we can do all the things at the same time. We can continue here. Even more war support. We can do the Jeugdstorm, which gives us more recruitable population. But I think it's more important to get this one. So protect against Britain first, and then the decisions to get rid of the penalty. That's more important. I want to click limited conscription when we have 150 political power. How are we doing with our goods here? We are still doing very good. There's the radio. We can build radar stations. We're getting that one. We are getting the Stratos. You would think we need to build more trains at some point as well. Our industry is so weak. Should I just get the interwar artillery upgrades? I mean, we are using a lot of it. Let's just get this one out of the way. Still having enough artillery. This is minus because we have 3 units in the training. These ones are now training and they should have everything except for their artillery. Yeah, and they need the manpower. And when they get the manpower, they are going to get on the field. So let's get another one. They can only start training when they have the equipment. Now you can, when they are a bit trained, you can just deploy them. But I think preferably you want to wait until they have at least 1 training done. Now, we can almost click the button. There we go. More manpower. Thank you very much. Then the submarines will be deployed again when the first manpower is coming in. Should come soon. There we go, we protected against Britain. And now we want to do this one, the war on pacifism. We don't want to be pacifists anymore. We want to get rid of that negative penalty there. Another civilian factory in Holland. Can we already go to war economy? No, we need 50% war support. Then I want to click the war economy law here. So now 35% of our consumer goods factories are gone. And we build them very slowly, as you can see. If we go here, we are having only 20%. And we build military factories quicker as well. So when we have this one, we might think about building military factories. We are now building civilian factories. Then it goes a bit quicker. Now we can adjust our army again. We have 10% army experience. These ones not. We want the recon, I guess. This gives you reconnaissance. Yeah, and that's the most important. A bit more defense as well, apparently. Most of it because you add more manpower, I think. We will add this recon, cavalry recon, in this division template. There we go. They are training. So this one is now fully equipped, this division. And that's what the submarine got out of the dock. What can we do here? We can do training. Oh yeah, because we are now fascists, we can do some training. We're not going to do it. Can I ask my subject to give me manpower? No. Okay, never mind then. And that will be the end of this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I hopefully see you in part 3. Don't forget to join the Discord. It's in the description of this this video, and I see you hopefully in the next video. Bye bye.